Hi, this video is from interview.com. Interview.com is a job portal. In this video, I'm going to talk about required annotation in Spring Framework. The required annotation applies to bean property setter methods, bean properties, and indicates that it indicates that the affected bean property must be populated in XML configuration file at configuration time. Otherwise, the Spring container will throw bean initialization exception. I've written a simple demo code. I will explain you. So I have an entity class called model class, bean class called bank customer, which has two attributes: bank customer name and customer age. So in the setter method, I am making it as required. Can you see this? And this required annotation come from the Spring Framework. So I have required annotation on the setter method for this two properties. Let me show you the XML file. For demo purpose, there are two. I've created a bean ID. Okay, bean ID with bank customer, and the class the Spring is going to create as bank customer, and there are two there should be two properties: bank customer name and customer age. But for I want the Spring container to throw the exception because these two properties are required. It's mandatory, and in the XML file I'm commenting one, so that means one of the properties is missing. So Spring container will throw an exception during the startup. Let's see whether it's throwing or not. So I have initialized the bank customer name. I have commented this bank customer age. Then very important point is you need to include this class annotation, required annotation being post process. So this class is very important. We have to include this in our XML file. So after everything is done, I'm going to run this demo code. Now the expectation is, since there are two properties required, okay, but in the XML file only one property we are setting, it will throw a bean initialization exception. So let's see whether it's the Spring container is throwing an exception or not. Required means the attribute is mandatory. So you can see here it says bean initialization exception, property customer age is required for bean customer. So if you see here, the customer age is marked as required, and in the XML file we have commented it out. That's why we are getting this error. So error creating bean with bank customer because property customer age is required for bean bank customer. So I'm going to remove this. Now I'm going to run this. Let's see how it behaves. Now everything is perfect, so it is able to print these two values. So the concept here is, whenever you mark required annotation for a property in a bean class, it should be initialized in the Spring XML file. If it is not, then you will be getting a bean initialization exception. Hope this video is useful. Thank you and all the best.